We would like to start off with our Distinguished Service Award winner. Although Kelly Lee was surprised to learn she was receiving this award, those who know her were not. Kelly brings joy wherever she goes, as her patients, co-workers, and those who she has mentored would attest. For those of you who have not met Kelly, you are in for a treat. It is my pleasure to virtually introduce you to our Distinguished Service Award winner, Kelly Lee.
Hello everyone, my name is Kelly Lee, and I'm honored to have been selected to receive the PANS Distinguished Service Award for 2021. I chose to become a pharmacist for 3 reasons. 1, I enjoyed sciences and math. 2, jobs for pharmacists were plentiful and the pay was pretty good. And 3, I hope to eventually marry and have children, and part-time employment as a pharmacist was possible. My late mom wasn't sure I would survive as a pharmacist because I did not have much patience. But with her encouragement, this career, a husband, and 3 boys, I quickly developed patience. My mom has been watching over me for the past 33 years, and I know that she would be proud of the pharmacist I've become. I graduated from Dalhouse College of Pharmacy in 1986, and I worked at 4 different pharmacies. Each workplace presented with its own diversities and new patients seeking pharmaceutical advice and direction. I love to help people with their medications, and I strive to be the most conscientious, patient, empathetic, approachable, knowledgeable, and organized pharmacist that I can be. I've worked together with many amazing co-workers to provide great patient care. I feel that I have built many strong patient relationships over the years. I love that people come into the pharmacy looking to talk to me, and if they don't remember my name, I have been referred to as the tall lady with the gray hair or the lady with the great laugh. People coming into the drugstore, including a very young friend of my son's, they know that if I'm at work, because if they hear me laugh, they know it's me. One of my favorite customers, an 80-year-old gentleman, came into the pharmacy one day wondering about a rash on his scrotum. He walked over to the corner of the counter and said, "Here, let me show you." Well, I thought he was going to drop his pants right there and show me his rash. Because you see, this would not have been the first time that someone has exposed themselves when seeking advice about an infected area of their skin. Well, my jaw hit the ground, I turned beet red, and my eyes popped out of my head. The patient looked at me, started laughing, and exclaimed, "You thought I was going to show you my scrotum." "No, I was just going to show you the soap I used that may have caused my problem." You also don't need to be in the pharmacy to help patients. I've been in Sobeys and a patient has approached me to ask about their new medication. Or I've been in the mall and see a patient, ask them how they're doing, and spend 10 minutes chatting about their medical conditions. Here's a good one. My brother called me on his cell phone from an Ottawa drugstore. He was looking for a recommendation for a cough and cold product. As he talked and described his symptoms, I recommended an OTC product. Well, beside him in the aisle was a guy that was totally overwhelmed by the huge display of cough and cold items. Apparently, he overheard our conversation because he turned to my brother and said, "Great, I have the same symptoms as you, so I'm going to buy the same product that you're buying." But there are times outside of work when it is not a good idea to give advice. For example, it is not advisable to help a friend apply a Freestyle Libre sensor to their arm after a couple glasses of wine, especially if it is your first time to do this and if you omit the last step, which is to be sure the sensor is secured. Let's just say that after my friend's restless sleep, he was unable to get an accurate glucose reading with a sensor on his butt. Pharmacy can be quite challenging some days. You can be short-staffed, computer issues, irritated customers, the drug plans are down, you get really far behind. But we manage to get through and hope that tomorrow is a better day. I have several interests and hobbies to keep me busy outside of work to help balance my life. I love to sing, often at work. I sing with a band called the Mother Pluckers. We are a group of mothers who play or have played hockey and love music. we can often be seen entertaining our dear seniors. I've played hockey with the Puckers for 10 years as a defensewoman and have 2 assists to my name. I volunteered for many years at the public schools where my boys attended by serving as secretary on the PTA, helping with fundraising, chaperoning, and organizing school events. I swim and have competed at the 55+ games and won medals. I've coached soccer. I also enjoy crafting, gardening, baking, jamming, pickling, and walking my dog. There have been many ups and downs to endure in pharmacy, and the profession has changed immensely. I have been pushed beyond my comfort zone to adapt to our evolving profession to be able to continue to provide quality patient care. And here I am, 35 years later, and what a ride. Who'd have thought I'd be administering injections, renewing or adapting prescriptions, or prescribing for birth control pills, urinary tract infections, and minor ailments. 35 years ago, I was not dispensing daily witnessed ingestion medications, and there were only 2 generic companies, Novopharm and Apotex. I remember actually using a typewriter to create labels for scripts during my first summer job as a pharmacy student at the IWK. Pharmacy has been a very rewarding career for me. I cannot tell you how surprised I was to receive the email congratulating me for this award. I want to thank my colleagues and peers who nominated me. It is so humbling to be recognized for my work as a pharmacist. I just retired on May the 5th. This is truly such an honor and such a spectacular way to finish my 35-year career as a pharmacist. It is with heartfelt gratitude I want to thank everyone and thank PANS for the Distinguished Service Award. Thank you very much.